Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham News and Update show for Monday, April 29th. Yes, it is a Monday. We're firing up another work week. The adults are back in play. Not me, but yes, I am here. And yes, we got a show for you. Yes, the season is over, but we're going to continue to go forward. The drop that was today was interesting. And if it wasn't for this club and for the owners or what's going on, it's like you would think, it's BS, it's BS. But something dropped today, as you can see on the thumbnail, says Vamos Necaxa. I think I'm saying that correctly. Vamos Necaxa, I believe. And yes, that is a Mexican club. That's a Mexican club that our owners have apparently bought a stake in. So, it's not necessarily Wrexham, news, but we got to cover all the news for Wrexham and surrounding it over through the summer, including all of the transfers and everything. So this hit this morning. I woke up and my alarm bells went off, and it was like, there's all this stuff about Rob and Ryan investing in a Mexican club that Eva Longoria is involved in, and Rip Hamilton, who I played basketball with at UConn, not a minority stake. So lot of bones to pick out there today on a Monday. So we're firing up a work week, and this comes through. So sorry, I came out a bit early. Had a little bit of a window here. I have a big meeting tomorrow at Amazon that I need to get done. So I want to get this done first so I can go and study. So anyways, smash a like on the video. Get involved in the chat. Get your memberships. Memberships are growing, and we have a lot more for the summer. So thank you all very much. Really, really good fun stuff. Unfortunately, I'm going to put this out. Joe was not first. I beat him. I beat Joe at his own game. I beat Joe. Joe, you're not first. I'm sorry. I was first, brother. I'm sorry, love. Yeah, I'm sorry, love. But very, very, if you want to be first, you got to be first. I'm just first. I'm sorry about that. So anyways, get involved in the chat. A lot of things that happened. Great show yesterday. Did 2 hours. New guest on the show was Posh. He was awesome. Really enjoyed talking with him and brought David on and Ivan. And apparently Posh has some other friends also, too, that I'm hearing. Apparently they get together and they watch the games together. They're a big part of the community for that, for wherever they are. I think Posh said he's in Los Angeles, but we'll see. Anyways, we'll see. So, all right, there's people in the chat getting here before we get going. Also, by the way, before I get on, moving on, go watch the Racecourse Ramble. Matt had a show earlier this afternoon. He covered a bunch of stuff. I was dipped in and dipped out of it. Has a couple meetings for work. But go watch the Racecourse Ramble. I know we had a good show earlier on today, and I know a lot of you were involved in it, so fantastic on him. George says, while this seems innocent enough, part owners of another football team, could impact the amount of time required to continue Wrexham's upward trajectory. All that's coming into play. There's some thoughts there. There's been some pushback, so we will get into this. But let me pause on that. I'm going to get George, good points, by the way, but I'm just going to get to the top stuff and then we'll get back to that because there's a lot of breaking down that people want to do. Good day, ladies and gents. Ivan, the man Ivan, is there. Thunderlips himself. There he is. Ken Waring says, good morning, everyone. John Chris Wright also says, good day. It's 12:05 a.m. in Wrexham, Wales. Yes. Is it 12:05? Yeah, it is 12:05. You're 8+. Good to see you, Ivan. Good to see you, Ken. It feels like Joe was first, but he was second. Just saying. Let's go. All right. So the news of the day was Vamos Necaxa. That's what I have on the thumbnail. So what happened was this. I woke up to this article in Variety today. If you don't know Variety, it's a news outlet in the industry, and it's mostly about the industry. Like I say, the industry. I apologize. It's film and television. So this came out. This is what I woke up. This is what I woke up to today. Probably about 5:30 in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, here we go." Day after we go through, I was thinking we'd do transfer news, things like that. Blah blah blah. They have the awards tonight. And we'll talk about the awards too. But no, it's Rob Ryan and Eva Longoria, who Eva Longoria has a minority stake in Necaxa. Which is a Mexican club, which I'll break down who they are and what and where they're at in the league. And I have my thoughts on it too. I will have my thoughts on it too. But I'm going to go through the article real quick, a couple articles here. Let's see here. And again, news and updates show. So here we go. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney buy stake in Mexico's club Necaxa. Necaxa. Somebody get that right for me. Necaxa, soccer team after Wrexham's success. So Deadpool, Sunny Stars, blah, blah, blah. Don't care about that. I don't care about the Hollywood stuff. I don't care about the Hollywood crap. I'm going to get down to the business. We know they're Hollywood. I get it. Who gives a shit? After helping transform a soccer team, see that? You know it's this side of the pond when it says soccer team. So don't hate me. I'm just reading, and I'm not a good reader, but I'm just reading what was said. Helped to transform a soccer team and a town in Wales. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney have set their sights on central Mexico as a new spot to invest in a beloved local soccer franchise. So here, Ryan and Rob have purchased a stake in Club Necaxa, the century-old Mexican soccer club that will also constitute Eva Longoria amongst its owner. The pair will work with Longoria and fellow investors. Here's the thing: Longoria is a name, like a celebrity name. Tylis and Sam Porter to enhance the club's standing and grow its profile in international sports circles at a time of heightened television and streaming demand of soccer content. Don't hate me for the soccer. I'm just reading, okay? I know I'm going to get shit for it. Do not hate me on that. Anyways, demanding stream for soccer content. It's understood that Longoria, the Mexican-American multi-hyphenate, helping bring Ryan and Rob into the investor group. So it's an investor group. And word is that they have 5% investment in Wrexham AFC. So we'll talk about that. Got a couple articles there too. Then we're talking about Deadpool star, blah, blah, blah. It's always sunny. Don't care about that. We already know this stuff. This is all just glamour. Top shot. The Reynolds McElhenney investment in Club Necaxa is a sign of how crucial media deals and pop culture and promotion strategies are to bring a new life in sports and franchises. So this happened also in the entertainment industry. So they look at like 4 quadrants, and they look at like, okay, if you're a celebrity, can you get into 4 quadrants? Can you do marketing in regards to like, hey, are you someone who's global? Are you someone who can invest in there's a company that did this, a marketing company and a management company got together that did this. Can you do I don't know, can you do basically like alcohol? Can you how do you actually can you hit all the markets rather than just being a star or a celebrity and you're just an actor or an actress or a producer? So they're looking into getting into the pop culture and promotion, different strategies. I think Ryan Reynolds has done this really, really well. He's a very, very talented actor, but also he's a very, very, very good at marketing. And, his face is global. Rob is global as well. Rob has a very, very successful show that he's had for 16 years. Obviously, this was his idea, but they look at other ways to get eyeballs. How do you get eyeballs when you're like a management and production company? How do you get eyeballs? That's why Rob and Ryan both have maximum effort and more better. So there's all these it's a 360 view at how you can build this out. Now you have sports. Now you have everything. So it's all this stuff is kind of coming in together. So it's more B2B. You look at Instagram, right? You can sell things on Instagram. People are multi-millionaires on Instagram. YouTube, for example. This channel, not for example, because we just started out, but there's YouTube channels and there's Instagram and Twitter, X for that matter, that can get right to the clientele right out there without going through the middleman. So they look for things like that. So how they can do that. So by the way, Hyphenate Media Group is Longoria's company. See, it's when you look to get out to your clientele, how do you branch out? This is another than branching out. So the Reynolds and McElhenney investment in Club Necaxa is a sign of how crucial media deals and pop culture and promotion strategies and to bring new life into sports franchises. Connecting to high wattage celebrities are increasingly important for sports franchises and old and new. Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, which I'll be tomorrow, not for anything of this, but work. Are other streaming platforms which global research are helping to grow international fan bases and overseas teams that are once out of reach for most American viewers. Now, where's Wrexham going this for this offseason? They're coming to America and they're going to Vancouver. So they're bringing it over here. Where is Josh? Okay, I'm right here. Unlike Wrexham, Club Necaxa has remained in the top tier franchise in Mexico, but the team's most recent heyday, it was in the 1990s. Longoria, Tylis, and Porter purchased interest in the club in 2021. Ryan and Rob purchased industry observers when they struck a $2.5 million deal to take over Wrexham in 2020. Club Necaxa is based in, for fuck's sake, Agua Aguascalientes. There we go. In northern central Mexico, the size of the R&R McReynolds stake is unclear. It's minority interest, but said by a source close to the deal, it's going to be significant size. Representatives for the Reynolds, Longoria, and FX declined to comment on the story. Sportico, Variety's sibling sports outlet, reported that the Tylis and reported required 5% stake in Wrexham Club as a part of the Necaxa transaction. So, feeder club, things like that. I don't know. That's possible. That's possible here. I will click. I have not clicked on this, but I will click on this. See what happens here. Yeah, this is the other article I had up in there too. See right here. I had that article up here. I will go back to that. I will go back to that in a second. Club Necaxa was valued at a low 9 figures back in 2021. And the group led Tylis and Porter, and including Longoria, bought 50% of the franchise of the Tinajera family. Other investors joined their group later on, including a 2022 round that valued north of $200 million. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. So this is what I found interesting. Tylis, a former real estate agent who has become an active sports and media investor through his Tylis Family Foundation, is co-chair of the Club Necaxa. Porter, previously a top agent with Exclusive Sports Group, is a board member of Club Necaxa and was formerly on the board of Swansea City Soccer Club in Wales. There you go. Maybe that's the connection. Wales. There you go. Maybe that is the connection. So. The league is the most watched soccer club in the U.S. by a wide margin, outdrawing MLS on the league at English Premier League. That is interesting right there. So here's my thought of this right here, too. I'm going to bring myself back to the screen. I know no one wants to see my stupid face, but I'm going to bring it up. Is this a snub at the MLS? This is what I thought, because I got a lot. By the way, if you haven't heard, my phone's been going off like crazy. Is this quite sort of a – there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, so that's my text message from the missus. Blue here, my boy. She has blue eyes. So is this a snub at the MLS? Why are Rob and Ryan investing in a Mexican club? Is it because the MLS franchise and how they're going about doing things is not how business should go about? I don't know. I would say if you're going to invest in, look at you had Austin FC, which is what the hell's his name? Austin FC. People have invested in the clubs. You have Beckham investing in Miami. I can't think of his name. I'm literally blanking. You have people investing in these MLS clubs, but they're franchises, and the franchise doesn't work. It's not good. It's not great. And so I'm thinking, like, why are they investing in a Mexican club? Fine, I have no problem with that, but like that seems very odd to me. But this, and I haven't read this article. I just saw MLS here, and I'm going to bring it back up. So, La Liga English Premier League, some of that is due to structural differences, primarily the fact that the league doesn't sell its commercial rights as a unified group, which allows the more popular teams like Chivas and Club America to command most of the money in the market. There has been a push to change the structure in recent years, as well as a temporary suspension of relegation to lower leagues and higher commitment to financial transparency. That said, investors see an opportunity beyond the current TV viewership. Mexico is a nation of about 130 million people, blah, blah, blah. Let me see here. Research MLS has discussed a possible merger with La Liga Mexico in the past, but more recently launches the League's Cup play annually. So they have like their Champions League. So there's something here. I don't know why, but there's something here. It's not because Eva Longoria is Matthew McConaughey. Apologies, Matthew McConaughey in Austin FC. That's what it is. Sorry, how do I not remember that? Matthew McConaughey. So there is something here. So I believe that there's something here in regards to the fact that like MLS in their current their status is like you want to get to the franchise, and when you're into the States, franchising is the thing. Like that's just what they do. So all right, let me get to this. Let me get to the chat here because I think there's a lot going on. So I'm going to go back to George. This is going back to the top. George says, while this seems innocent enough, part owners of another soccer team could impact the amount of time required to continue Wrexham's upward trajectory. Yes. And someone put in my chat, private chat, saying that they were a little upset about this too. I'm not going to mention the person, but they did. Look, there could be a lot of. I'm going to hold that thought, but I'm going to talk about the person that privately messaged me. I'm not going to say who it is, but they said, why would they invest in another club when they still have to take care of something at home, i.e. at Wrexham? They still have some things they want to do at Wrexham. Maybe there's some things that we don't know. apparently this has been going on. I'm going to bring this up. Where is it real quick? This has been in the works for months. So this is the other one I want to bring up. George, great comment, by the way. We're going to bounce around here, and I will bring people in at some point to have their say. This is at ESPN here. This is what I want to say. This is right here. According to the source, the deal was in the works for months and finalized recently. Okay, Ryan and Rob, blah blah blah. Deal. Yeah, okay. So look at the other people that are involved in it. Eva Longoria, Mesut Ozil, Kate Upton, Odell Beckham Jr., Justin Verlander, Victor Oladipo, Bodie Miller, Richard Hamilton, Rip. I played with him. I played basketball with him at UConn, and Sean Marion, who is also a basketball player, all made investments in Necaxa recently. Although it's unclear which of the celebrities remain as owners. So let me just check my thing here. Okay, so the text from work, Blackbot. Okay, okay. So look up. Those are big names. Look at these names: Eva Mesut Ozil, Kate Upton's massive, Odell's huge, Verlander huge, Oladipo's huge, Bodie Miller, Richard Hamilton, all these people. So there's something here. But I'm not sure why Rob and Ryan have invested in it. But the other thing that's very interesting, I'm going back here. Don't make me touch buttons, as I always do. Okay, here it is. Where's the 5%? Where's the 5%? I actually wanted to get on Sean tonight too, because I think he had some stuff talking about it too. Necaxa bought 5% of Wrexham for what they say. Yes, 5%. So what does 5% get you? It gets you a little bit of investment. So maybe there's a feeder club. Maybe there's something going on there. There's a partnership. What it comes out to be, I don't know. We have to figure that out. And coming after the weekend, I said this too. I think Ken said it too, and Ivan said it. It's going to be a long summer. It's going to be a lot of information that's coming out, not just about the club, about the investments, about what they're doing. So there's a lot there. So I'm really interested in seeing how it is. Let's talk about what this club is. I'm going to bring this up, and I know it's not Wrexham News, but I'm going to bring it up here. So who are they? So who is Club Necaxa? My Spanish is horrible. I apologize. Simply known as Necaxa, is a Mexican professional football club in Liga Mexico, based in the city of Aguascalientes. It plays in the Estadio Victoria. That is the stadium. Necaxa was founded on the 21st of August, 1923, by Scotsman Welsh H. Fraser, an engineer and owner of a light and power company in the state of Puebla. As a student with Scotland, Fraser played football and was a strong advocate for the sport. Fraser consolidated the teams of the Light and Power Company and the streetcar operations, Campaña de Luis y Forenza and Transvista into one. So this is the club here. It's an old club. It's been around for exactly 100 years, which is great. Capacity of the stadium is 20,000 seat stadium. I'm actually surprised that we are we're not playing them. That'll all come out. That's very, very interesting. Joe says, "Hey Joe, you good mates?" This is Chris John Wright. Smash a like on the video, by the way, for all of you listening to me trying to get through speaking Spanish. I appreciate that. Chris, big day in news. From Chris John Wright says, from 2022, I see new people in Wrexham. It's great, Ken, and it's great seeing people from the United States and Wrexham and Ireland to Canada. It's great for the city of Wrexham. Chris John Wright, you are absolutely correct. Absolutely. Where is Josh? Carol demands the puppet. What puppet? You mean Posh? I don't. Posh is around somewhere. He's more than welcome to come on whenever he wants. Hey guys, says Aaron, how you doing? Hunter says Ruby Slippers, also a member of the local pundit members club. Ken says this is great for Wrexham in the future. Ken, yes, you can have your say in a bit. I'm going to put this out in a minute. It's a scratch you back, a scratch my back types of deal. Yes, I kind of agree with that. There's something going on here. It hasn't fully come out. It's kind of the sexy top line news today, having it come out like Ryan and Rob invest in a Mexican football club, which is great. So, which is absolutely great. Is that day 2 beard growth? Is that no? They talk about, no way. This is day 6. I'll probably shave for tomorrow's meeting at Amazon. Just FYI. So if you think that, I think you may be right. Is Josh taking a flight to Wales and back before he starts? I'm not going anywhere. What are you talking about? I'm not going anywhere. Oh, you thinking I'm late? Okay. You're saying next Caca, FYI, next Caxa. Carol, I'm trying, man. I really am. You know I'm bad at this stuff. Ruby Slippers. I don't see anyone saying next Caca. No one's saying anything. I'm the only one. All right. Moving onward. If anyone has to say on that, I'll bring you in, have your say. But I'm gonna actually fuck it. I'll just do it now. I'll do it now. New people are always welcome. Just FYI. All right. Another news and bits and notes here today too. Moving on. Tonight, or this afternoon was the awards, and guess who picked up Player of the Season? It was yes, Mr. Paul Mullen there. Next Chaka. That was Paul Mullen. It's on goal.com. Also, it's goal.com and also here. This one might be better. This is actually Wrexham. There you go. This is what I want to read to you. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Sorry. Text message from the missus. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I hear that. It was from producer Ann. Anyways, Wrexham start. So tonight was the award show. I see you back there, Ken. Give me 2 seconds when we get through this article. I'll bring you in. I'll give you a top. Not that I can't. I'll bring you in now. Give us a count. Yeah. There you go. Ken's in. But I'm just going to run through this article. Okay. How you doing, buddy? Hi. All right. So Paul Mullen has won a Player of the Season award for the third year in a row. The prolific striker missed the start of the campaign due to the serious injury sustaining in the preseason as he was returned. I was at that match. He had 20 Paul Mullen struck 6 times, with 24 coming in the league. That also clinched the frontman the top goal scorer award. He has now passed the century mark of goals since arriving from at the racecourse from Cambridge in the summer of 21. Young Player of the Season went to Ken. Who is it?
Max Clayworth.
Yeah, Max Clayworth. I'll take that off. Yeah, Max Clayworth. Yeah. Max Clayworth. I'll just do this. Here we go. Max Clayworth won it. I could just read and we'll talk. How's that? It's better. Look at our dumb faces, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Big and ugly.
Yeah, big and ugly. Yeah, I can't hear you real quick. There you go. Okay, Max Cleworth got the Young Player of the Season award. That was obvious, right? But really cool. Max enjoyed a superb season, turning into some impressive performances in defense. 21-year-old winning the accolade for a second time and back of his 21-22 success. And who got the Player of the Season award?
Elliot Lee.
Yes, sir. Who kept us going, my mate? There we go, Mike. There we go. How's that for Australian accent? Is that good? Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. G'day, Josh.
Good. How you doing, mate? There you go. Yeah. Cheers, mate.
They say it's the hardest accent to imitate.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Oh my God, it's so bad. I apologize. I'm not taking the mic, but I'm just not taking the mic. You can also do an American accent. There we go. Anyway, so Max got the Young Player Award. Elliot Lee swooped to the Players Player Award. The playmaker was Elliot Lee. That is, was the only Wrexham player who featured in all 46 games, and he played a key role in Wrexham promotion campaign, scoring 16 goals from the midfielder. Steve Evans' goal of the season went to Ryan Barnett for his strike in the 6-0 winning victory against Forest Green Rovers at the Racecourse Ground on April 13th. The game was where Wrexham got a top 3 finish. What do you think about that, mate?
Geez, the goal of the season. I mean, seriously, Cannon had a shot, but there you go. That's how it rolls.
Yeah, Barney. So Barney had a decent shot, but Andy Cannonball run was a full team goal. So they're talking about the crossing command. He banged it in. So okay, I can't fight with that. And I got a note also too, and this is in the article. The women's. They want to talk a little bit more women's on the show on the local pundits. We're going to do that. I will dive into that a little bit, and we'll have some other people come on and talk about it too. The Wrexham Women's Player of the Season award went to Rosie Hughes. Fair enough. Rosie Hughes. Lily Jones scooped the Young Player of the Season accolade. Phoebe Davis landed the Players Player of the Season award, and the top scorer was.
Audio just went.
Rosie Hughes. There you go. Rosie Hughes went to the top goal scorer. And for the female, the community player of the season 23-24 was Aaron Lovett, while Harry Ashfield is the Bob Clark Academy player of the season. There we go.
Yeah.
So, well done, huh?
Great night. Interesting awards. Mullen obviously winning player of the season, but the one that I love the most is player's player, because that's voted by the players for the players.
Yeah. Your peers are getting there.
Your peers are picking you. You know, I mean, and so for those, you know, two guys like Elliot Lee and Phoebe Davis, that's a great accolade.
Sorry, I'm just messaging Tori on here. No, it's a great accolade. I think it was hopefully a fun night. I think Millie was there. I saw a couple pictures from Millie, and I'm not sure, but I think
Stace was there.
I think Stace was there. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, you're a generous man.
In what way, Ruby?
Yeah, what way, Rubes? What's going on now? Yeah, what raid? So Carol and HR says, Andy got frozen out of the awards.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things, like, you know, there's only so many winners.
Yeah. Andy had a good season. Andy had a really, really good season. I'm really pleased with him. George also says, I agree with Barnett getting a goal of the season. It was poetry with football. Yes. My Aussie accent. Oh, come on, Ruby. She's so.
No, fair play to Josh. He does a pretty good job of it. Ruby.
It's not that bad. That's hard. That's a Boston. It's a Boston accent. Joe says, I really want to come on, Dave, but I'm hella nervous. Joe, you're not nervous to get first. You can come on without your picture. It's all good. No problem. We're a big family here. We always will take care. Crikey, says Caroline.
I love it. Bloody awesome, mate.
It's bloody awesome, mate. Rolling on over. Okay. Yeah. Caroline HR. All right, let's rewind a bit here. I started the show off with a bang, a little bit in regards to the with the news of the day. Mixed reviews in regards to them investing in. Hold on, you go ahead. You show. Let's go. Necaxa.
So right? I think Necaxa.
Necaxa. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, cool. So let's get your thoughts in here. I got a little stuff here, but I want to give it to you. Crocodile. By the way, before you go, Crocodile. Oh, fucking hell. Crocodile Dundee is my favorite movie. Yes, it's a good movie.
That's not a knife.
Yes, that's a knife.
This is a knife.
This is a knife? Did I fuck it up?
Yeah, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
This is a knife. I mean, he was alleged, right? He's still alleged, right?
He is. He absolutely is.
Oh my God,
yeah.
Such good. Go watch. 2's not so great, but go watch 1. Go watch Crocodile. Yeah. It's a great. All right, go ahead. So let's before Matt Al has something. I'm going to hold that there, Matt Al. But I'm going to talk about. We're going to go back to the original topic of Vamos Necaxa. Go ahead. Necaxa.
What? Oh, I think you're close enough, Josh. You're doing pretty good. Yeah. You're having a day with accents and pronunciations.
I'm almost like multi-personality here. What's going on? You know, I'll turn my hat around, and be like, cool. All right, I'll start all that stuff. But yeah, okay, go. So tell us about what you think.
About the investment. About the local pundit. You talk. What do you want me to talk about? The hat or the?
The investment. The investment. I couldn't hear. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, look, 5%. It is a bit of a you scratch my back, I scratch yours. What you got to remember is 130 million people in Mexico.
Yeah.
130 million people. Like in Australia here with only 30 million, like they are literally quadruple the size. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. You go and get, a whole heap of Necaxa fans following Wrexham now, joining in, promoting, like Rob and Ryan will do the same thing. They'll start promoting that club as well to lift its profile. Huge Mexican community in America.
Yes. Do you think that? So I read the list here. Like I don't know if you know all these folks: Eva Longoria, Mesut Ozil, who you probably know, Kate Upton, Odell Beckham Jr., Justin Verlander is a pitcher, Victor. They're all sports folks. Bodie Miller, Richard Hamilton, Rip, who I played with basketball at UConn, Sean Marion have all made investments in the club recently. Although it's unclear which of the celebrities remains as an owner. So like, what's going on here? Like, what is really going on here? If we're going to dig into this, what's really going on here? I understand. Great point up north. You scratch mine, I'll scratch yours. I think that was from Aaron. But like, what is really going on here? You know what I mean? It's not because like Club America is obviously one of the tops. What do you think's happening here? And why? Two-part here. Why is there pushback for the Wrexham club saying you need to invest in, like, you know, for example, building out the team in certain ways, invested into the training grounds, things like that. So give us that. Let's get out of that.
Well, first off, why is about building brands globally. You know, The only other sport that Rob and Ryan are in at the moment that is a global sport is F1, and they have a minority stake in one of the Alpine F1 team, which is a global sport. Now, football is the most participated sport on the planet. You know, so to be involved in this type of thing in different countries is great. It's great for both clubs. There's going to be things. You know, here it comes. You know, summer game, Necaxa versus Wrexham.
Right.
You know, not this year, maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Yeah, absolutely. So I thought, now making this announcement, like, why are you not playing them? You know what I mean? Like, why are you not playing them? So let me wrap that to you too, on the same side of that too. Do you think this is a snub at the MLS and how the structure is for the MLS?
I think they just see more value in a club like Necaxa in Mexico and the growth opportunity as opposed to the MLS, which, to be fair, you know, harsh on the Americans, you guys have floundered in growing that because it's the biggest sport on the planet. Admittedly, you know, Americans are very loyal. Gridiron, basketball, baseball.
Yep.
Getting outside that, even ice hockey doesn't have the same amount of following as those three sports.
Yeah. Interesting enough, though, it's like, you know, we actually have the opportunity to have a really cool league. You know, we have MLS, okay, but buy-in for a franchise, I think it's like 60 M's, something like that, right? You know, Dave, Ivan's coming in. Here you go. Ivan's in. Hey, brother. How you doing, brother? How are you?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'll be quick. First, look at this.
Okay. There you go.
Oh,
what a jerk.
beautiful.
Fired.
What a
That's my
dump.
office for a couple of hours, just doing a quick job here. Second of all, it's Necaxa.
Necaxa.
All right.
And it's
don't correct us coming in all with the stuff. What up?
and as far as I know, you Spanish people in the chat, our Spanish friends, correct me if I'm wrong. In some dialects, that C is pronounced as ch, Necaxa.
Necaxa.
So it depends on the dialects. So yeah.
Okay.
That's me.
You got more? What do you got?
No, I'm just. I think that from what Ken had said is the player's player is very very important to me. That's the most important word. And I'm hopeful that maybe we will see some Spanish talent in Wrexham one day. Sorry, not Spanish, Mexican.
Well, either way, let me ask you this as I have you here, because I know you're working. Do you think this is a snub at the MLS?
Say again, sorry?
Do you think it's a snub at the MLS? I asked Ken the same thing, too. Do you think it's a snub at the MLS?
2 words, relegation promotion. Yeah. When they get that going, you will see people like Rob and Ryan investing there. Up until this is a franchise-based league, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I totally agree. You back that up, Ken? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the relegation. I just think purely from a financial point of view, the value is not there to buy into the MLS like it is to buy into the Mexican League, the English League. Like, you know, they got Wrexham for $2 million. They've got 5% of Necaxa for basically a swap, which, you know, it was valued, I think, at $200 million. So 5% of that's $10 million if it's a cash deal, which it's not.
Oh, the Mexican club is valued at $200 million. I did see that. And more than Wrexham. That's wow. Yeah. Interesting enough. What do you think? Why? I look at this like there's a lot of negativity coming out. It's like, why are they not investing in Wrexham? Why are they doing other things? I mean, do you buy into that, or is it just business? What do you think of there?
To be honest, from my point of view, 5% is more of a compliment. So they it's not a. I don't think it's significant enough to be worried about, but it's a good, wise investment. They obviously know what they're doing, and I think that's it's just the beginning of a series of deals that's going to be happening. So there's from what we don't know all the information, but there will be some big money streams involved. And remember, guys, their goal right now, from what I have seen over the last couple of days, I've listened to Rob and Ryan speak. They want to get promoted ASAP to the championship. Right. That means that they will need to get bigger money. So you will see a lot of these deals now happening. 5% here, 5% there, connected with these guys, connected with those funds, connected with this organization. They are accumulating their portfolio for bigger budget when and if it's needed, which is going to be happening soon.
Right. And what did I say? I said, it's like, we'll just stay in the League One for a little bit. I think I listened to the Rob thing earlier today, and I'll pass the Kenneth to this. I think it's like, just go put your foot down. Rob is not a guy, in my opinion, who I've watched for a long time. He's like, I'm not going to wait around. Let's go. Let's do this. And then we can consolidate. Everyone wants to consolidate and do that. I don't think that's the play, Ken. What do you think?
No, look, they've got, you've got to think of this like up top here, you have their organization. Below that, you have Wrexham. You have these other entities, like now Necaxa and all these other things that they're involved in, like their gin and everything else. But there's a bigger plan here. Affecting the things at Wrexham, definitely not. This is still full steam ahead. It will still be, build the stadium, get better players, get to the championship. This is all part of that plan.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. They asked him about the 5-year plan. I don't know if you saw that, Ivan. Do you see ask him about the 5-year plan? And Rob was like, I want to win now. I'm not football terms, American football terms. So like, we've got this lineman who's going to help us get to the right. Like they want to win now. I don't know if this does that, but I think that there is a plan, and like Tori says, I see here. It's like Rob was previously following Club America on Twitter, but I think that they're going to put the pedal to the metal. That's what I think. Right or wrong, I think that's what they want.
I listened to that interview in the background while I was doing my calf raises this morning, and through the blood rushing, I got to keep the jiving. And now you guys wanted it. You want it, you get it. It's your fault.
You got to drive it out. It's the WWF. It's like, don't come into my house and take me out. I'm gonna, yeah, you go. I get it.
No, it's your fault. You got only yourselves to blame. By the way, I am very, very disturbed by lack of activities pumping the iron segment of Discord. Ooh. I am contributing a lot, and you lazy bums need to get in there and start doing something too. Okay, so yeah.
And so you're controlling that one. Do you think that Ken's activity on the golf course, swinging the club, is worthy? Is it count?
It's active. It's active recovery. That's all that counts for. Unless he does around 20 push-ups and 20 burpees in between every swing, doesn't count.
Okay. All right. Got it.
So I'd need a defib at the course.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Ken's gonna be doing he's gonna be putting all his fruits and vegetables in with eggs and just down it like it's Rocky 1, for God's sakes.
Yeah, Rocky 1.
Rocky 1.
Hunter, that is amazing, brother. 35 pounds down and more to go. Keep going, bro.
Oh wow.
If you need any advice, if you need any support help, you can call me anytime, 24/7, bro. Yeah, I'm all for it. And I love that kind of stuff. But right, guys. So on a serious note, I am actually surprised that.
Hold on. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm going to cut you off. It's very important. I want to create a 360 view here for all of us to feel like we're all supporting each other and things like that. So in what Ivan is saying is all positive and helping each other out. I think that's great in the Discord, and hopefully we can bring that together and we can all just make a really good community to help each other out. It's not about Wrexham and football is just our core, but everything else around cooking, being supported for whatever we need, weight loss, family, whatever. We're here for you. So that's what I want to create. So thank you very much. Go ahead.
Matt Ellis is right there with his amazing humor. Love the guy. Okay, now I'm actually surprised that it took them so long to start investing and making those kind of deals. I was expecting that this season, to be honest. I was expecting them second half of the season going around and making those connections, but they know better than me. They have more information than we do. So if anything, I'm very, very happy to see this financial activity that is happening, because guys, remember, in their heads right now, if they seriously set their eyes on championship, they don't count in tens of millions anymore. They count in hundreds of millions now. There is a zero that has been added. So these leagues are extremely expensive. Extremely expensive. Look at the parachute payment that teams receive going from PL down to championship.
Yeah.
So that's just the parachute payment. So you can just imagine the budgets they're already operating with. And if you don't start preparing for that few years in advance, you will never catch up. You will. It's impossible.
I agree with that. By the way, Tori says 100% supportive of the community. Yes, Tori, you're a big part of it as well. Money will come in, and everyone's like, oh, why are Rob and Ryan investing? And so it's not their money anymore. The money's gone. The 2.5 they did. This is a whole other thing. It's a whole big world what they're building. Betty Buzz, Gin, Four Walls, all this stuff. So that's it. He's talking about. I think that we're gonna push for the promotion next 100%. I think it's gonna be a huge summer. I really do.
And Ivan, you were right before. You just said, couldn't believe this news just dropped now, but the news only dropped today after Wrexham made promotion. That deal just didn't happen yesterday. That deal's been going on for months. They knew about this 3 months ago, but they haven't announced it to take the limelight off Wrexham.
Look, right here. The deal was in the works for months and finalized recently. This is all marketing. It's all. And by the way, Ryan and Rob are fantastic at that. And it's not like to hoodwink or whatever, but it's all about getting things together, getting things when they should hit. And they're doing it the right way. And I think they're doing it the right way. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, Ken, go ahead.
No, you're right. This is just like you just said. It's all about marketing and timing. So Ivan was right. It was happened months ago. It's just that they've only just announced it now, after the big news of Wrexham getting promoted to League One for Wrexham. Now this comes in we're in the off season already now for Wrexham, and this is all part of the promotion as Ivan shows off his new digs.
Do you see the mechanical shark? Do you see the mechanical shark in the water?
Are you robbing that house?
No, you see the mechanical shark in the water.
Yeah,
right now.
Shark?
Yeah. So I used to drive those mechanical sharks, as they are like shark-shaped submarines. They semi-submergible vehicles. I used to drive that for that company for a few months.
Are you going to wrestle that shark?
I already won. That's why I quit.
But the one that you would have drove wouldn't have had a propeller. You would have propelled it yourself.
Just self-propelled.
Brothers, I love you all. I gotta go. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry it's a short one, but I have a very busy work day.
I owe you a call back. I saw you call last night. I apologize. I was there with the missus, so I owe you a call back. All right, brother.
And on that bombshell,
I'm not gonna call you back. Fine, I won't call you back. Fuck it. It's okay. Yeah.
Joshua, you're breaking up a little bit, so I can't really hear you too well. So you call me, all right? When it's done, just call me.
Okay, there you go. I'll call you. Don't call me. There you go. That bombshell is out. There you go. That's my bad. You call me. You call me. You got that. Okay, cool. All right, let's try to get a little bit. So I swear you've been brainwashed so much, Ivan. I've heard meant meal ends instead of millions. Meal ends. And then Aaron says, awesome, Carol. You got this in regards to weight loss. Absolutely. Troy says, Ryan is a marketing genius. Absolutely. Joe, who's over first. The money for the higher leagues will come naturally. It's not for us fans to think about and worry about, but Luton and Bournemouth Exhibit A. Yeah, but we kick every ball. We want to do 360. We're diving into it. So things in there. Yeah. This one will go to you real quick, Carol, Ken. Sean Harvey and Humphrey deserved a nod too. They're doing a spectacular business.
Yeah, like they're the colonels, and like Rob and Ryan are the generals. Like these guys are doing more of the grunt work and the planning, and Rob and Ryan sit above them. So absolutely, this is all part of you need that whole squad of management as well as players.
Yeah. By the way, Humphrey Kerr is an actor. Like he's a producer and an actor, and a writer. Like very, very successful. He's got, I think he has 2 shows also himself. Very, very talented, talented man. He was on our show a year ago, a month ago. Nice guy, but he had a career. He has a career. He's on 2 shows, I think, right now. He's a writer, and his wife is very successful. Megan Gantz, very successful as well. So it's not like, and it's gone lost. And I think that they don't get lost internally, but yes, they're doing a lot of legwork. It's like, these are the generals in there, Rob and Ryan, but they're not like, I want all the accolades. I believe that they all get the same amount of accolades. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so. It's just that they're not the public face of this team and town now, with Rob and Ryan promoting not just the team, the whole town. But I mean, like in season 1 of Welcome to Wrexham, I think Humphrey was auditioning for a bit part in Star Wars movie, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, but this just surprised me, Josh. Are you telling me there's smart people in Hollywood?
No, there is not smart people in Hollywood. Here's what happens here. By the way, Chris John Wright says, "Take care, everyone." Office 1248 in Wrexham. Thank you, Chris John Wright. Thank you for having you coming in. So the smart people in Hollywood don't shoot in Los Angeles. They shoot overseas. They shoot in England. They shoot in Italy. They shoot in Bulgaria. They shoot in New Zealand. Yes. So I'm on
the Fall Guy shot in Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, you're right though. There's things like Hollywood. I'll say this, and I hate using the word Hollywood. We don't shoot a lot of shows in Los Angeles anymore because of tax credits. It's cheaper to shoot overseas. I'd love to shoot more movies and television here, but we just don't. There's stuff that happens, but yes, we shoot overseas now, and that's what I mean. It is what it is. Hold on one second.
I'll leave the stuff in here in the comments.
In the chat. I got to run grocery pickup. Great show. More puppet, please. You keep mentioning the puppet. I don't know what I don't know what puppet.
There's no puppets. Everyone's real life here.
Yeah. I don't understand.
I see. Yeah, like Carol's going to see you later. Carol, have fun doing the groceries.
Sure, come back. Maybe we'll bring. I'll sure you want. I'm sure. I sure will do it. Humphrey is a beast. Absolutely. Heard through the grapevine that Fleur Robinson is leaving the season, going back to Burton. I'm not familiar.
Well, Stace isn't here at the moment, but I know Stace isn't a fan. I'd have no opinion on Fleur, but so that won't make her unhappy.
Yep. Yeah, might do. By Hunter.
But people coming in and out, that's the growth of an organization.
Yes.
So,
and I think also too, to your point, there's going to be, the Posh, the local puppet. That's right. Yeah, Posh. Yeah. Posh does have friends though too. So I do hear that Posh has some friends in the puppet community. Okay, sorry.
Really?
Yeah. Posh has some friends. Yeah.
Interesting.
So we need to I don't know.
Maybe we need to reach out and see if they'd like to be involved.
Yeah. What do you think, Ken?
Well, we can only ask. Like, we invite everybody on the show.
Right. Everyone's on the show. Everyone's welcome. Even the shark that Ivan's wrestling right now. But yeah, it's a
mechanical shark. I can't believe Ivan just bought a new house.
Or he stole it. Either way, he's like, I'm working this house for like, what's he doing in the house? What is he doing?
Well, he just drove up, knocked on the front door, and those people have gone, "You can have it. You can have it."
I'm out.
They just hand over the keys.
That's how they do it. Squatters' rights. There you go. Squatters' rights. George Williams says, Josh, I agree that management group, Wrexham AFC, are going to go for promotion as far as one, but there is danger that if you move up to the championship without financial foundation developed. Yes, and we talked about that too, Ken. We talked about like not having some of this unsexy things you don't do there. There is a plan, obviously, but I don't underestimate the strategy for financial backing. I don't know. What do you think there?
No. Well, everybody has their own opinion. Some people say they'd like to see us 2 years in League One before going to the Championship. I'm the opposite. I'd rather see us go straight up to the Championship, hang on in that first year in the Championship, because obviously you get more money from the Championship than you do from League One. So let's get there as fast as we can.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're developing the academy now in terms of the players. There's obviously a plan to build the academy. That hasn't happened yet. That's all part of the plan to build the entire organization. So
that was some of the feedback that I got. Like, why are they not doing that? Like, maybe there's some politics there that we don't know about. That's backing, not.
Well,
I don't know.
There's absolutely politics. There was politics in getting the new stand built, getting the funds from the government. There's going to be politics around where they build the academy and getting assistance from the government, because all of these big organisations, they get some backing from local government. What do they call it? The main government in England actually knocked back the Level Up Fund. That's right. It was the Level Up Fund, and they didn't get that. So, this is the sort of stuff that is happening, and, that all this stuff goes on in the background that we as fans don't see.
Yeah.
But what do we want? We want our team to go up.
Yeah, we want our team to go up. And I said it the other day, I want us to go up. I do not want to spend time in League One. I want to go up to the championship. That's me. And I said it before I saw that interview with Rob and Ryan, who did an EPKs for everything for the season. By the way, Thursday night we're gonna watch the Welcome to Wrexham season 3 premiere. If anyone's involved, let's do it 6:00. We'll do that. By the way, so Aaron says if we don't get Polly Palmer, we riot. Polly Palmer,
Polly Palmer.
I
haven't met Polly.
Polly's not here yet. Yeah, Polly's not here. Matt says we need a bigger stadium.
We do, Matt. We do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, extremely sexy.
But again,
go ahead.
Again, that design. I know all the rumor mill is now is that they're trying to reconfigure that design to suit a whole wraparound stadium, so that it can be added to, so that you're not having to build this stadium and then go, well, hang on. Now, if we want to go and build another part of the stadium, that bit doesn't fit with it, because obviously if you build out the corners as well as each side, you get an extra 10, 15,000 fans.
Yeah. That said, we're not going to get 80,000 fans in there, whatever it is. I don't know the space. I haven't been there. I will someday be there.
Well, yeah. So the current stadium design, remember, it was 5,500.
Wow. Yeah.
So that for that end. So
yes.
5.5. If you go and duplicate that at the other end, that's 11,000.
Yep.
And let's call it 10,000 on each side. That's another 20,000. That's a 31,000 seat stadium, give or take 30 to 35,000, which is not excessive. It's big. It's big for Wrexham, but it's not excessive.
So can the town handle it? The traffic, all those things. Obviously, the building. I've never been there, so I'd love to have someone on to talk about it too.
If you actually have a look at the end where they're building the new stadium, the railway station is right there. So the biggest thing about stadiums, and here in Brisbane we have a stadium called Suncorp Stadium, which used to be Lang Park. Public transport is key to the infrastructure of getting people to and from games.
Yep.
You have to get people in and out of the stadium as quickly and easily as possible.
Right.
So, that's going to be about more and just adding more trains in the timetable is not big, but having to build roads and infrastructure and everything. So it'll be a combination of buses and trains to get people to and from the stadium as quickly as possible. So that's the issue. So, yeah, because Ruby's saying parking is an issue, and that's right. That's why you need to not get people driving to the stadium. You want them using public transport.
Which is, they're talking about getting something from coming in from London as well. Matt Bosworth, who I think is on your side of the world, said, "Morning, boys, what have I missed?" And we said we're mostly discussing about the 5 investment Necaxa. Fuck me. The next talk about that. Talk about Necaxa.
You got it.
Yeah, Necaxa. The new stand plans being altered, so they have to go through permission. Sorry, but Banks is behind me.
Yep. Mad Al is a great source of information, just quietly.
Oh, yeah. I know. Mad Al. Same Melbourne cricket ground? Is that what you're saying, Matt? That's for you?
Well, Melbourne Cricket Ground in Melbourne is unbelievable for public. Well, it's probably a little bit of an exception. Like Melbourne is the second biggest city in Australia. You can walk from the centre of town and it's a 90-something thousand seat stadium. It's unbelievable. And you have trams, you have buses, you have trains, and you can walk from the centre of town to get there.
What's the What's the sport where they're like massive athletes, big cricket pitch?
AFL.
Is that? The Aussie rules? No.
Yeah, Aussie rules, AFL, Aussie rules, aerial ping pong, Aussie rules or AFL. Yeah, AFL's the league.
Yeah, and those guys are like fit as fries and running around, and I don't even know that, like, right? It's not. It's everything. It's like
The
it's almost like
midfielders run about half a marathon a game.
really.
Yep. They do about 20 odd kilometers, so about 16 mile per game.
Wow. I've seen some of that stuff. You know, who used to have it on here in the States? Satanta Sports. Satanta used to have it. Yeah.
When State of Origin comes around this year, which is the rugby league, you've got to watch that. If you want to see players beat each other up, it makes NFL players look like wimps.
Really? Well, don't tell Ruby that, because she's got her new guy in KC that she loves, NVZ or whatever his name is. I don't even know what his name is, but yeah. Kids, they said they changed the train schedule, added 2 additional trains. Yes, that
perfect.
Going into
yeah, and they'd need to add probably another 4 or 5 more if they're going to build out the stadium, obviously.
Yep. There were conversations about building brand new stadium at the outskirts of the town center.
That rumor is going around. I think obviously all the locals, and I can't speak for them, but I'm sure they'd want to stay at the turf. I'm sure Rob and Ryan would prefer to stay at the turf.
Yep.
The big thing for me, the only thing I think holding them back from staying at the turf is obviously getting the deals done with the university about getting that space that they need to build out.
Is that when you look at the stadium on the back right there? There's like that. It looks like a hotel. Is that the
So
university?
yeah. Well, that's the accommodation. That's some accommodation for the uni. So they probably need to relocate that, or at least half of it. Which is a big deal because you're putting people out of accommodation. So you've got to create something else for them. Then you've also got the car park for the university at the other end at the tech end, where the new stadium, at the other end, not where the new stadium is being built, the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing, the last piece, obviously, is the turf pub has to stay. So if they're building a new stadium over the Macron stand, removing the Macron stand and building a new stadium, it would have to incorporate being built over the turf, which is major.
So Matt Alex brought that up too. Good stuff. And the Macron stand is, as it is now, built with the lottery funding for the Rugby World Cup. Pisses me off when they give Wrexham the money when we're on a global stage like that tournament. Interesting. So there's a lot going on there.
And look, you've got Cardiff at one end and you've got Wrexham at the other end. This is a great opportunity for Wales to have 2 amazing stadiums and actually build that rivalry even bigger.
Yeah. If they build the Cup, they aren't building a new stadium anytime soon. I don't think I think it's,
No.
Well, what's Luton Town? Luton Town has like 15, 20,000,
Yeah. And it's not the funding, Joe, that's the issue. It's the red tape at the moment. They've got the money to pull the trigger on this, and it's just that, it's had to change. And it just comes in.
Sorry, go ahead. My apologies. Go ahead.
No, and Ruby's right. Historic building status. That's why the turf has to stay. And to be honest, how iconic would that be with a stadium built around the turf, a modern stadium with the turf still there? I think if it's done correctly, it would be a unique stadium on the planet.
Yeah, and also too, you think that what they're trying to do, because to build up Wrexham, you think they're trying to pull that away? That's why, I going back to the original top of it, Eva Longoria, is that why they're not going to screw Wrexham over. This is a full-blooded everything for the town, for the people. Rob said, they asked him on the ESPN thing, it's like, how long do you think you tell the story, essentially? And Rob's like, well, thousands of stories been told by different angles. We can keep going as long as we want because there's millions of stories to be told in Wrexham. So, connecting stories and forwarding it to, it's like they care. I don't genuinely believe that Rob or Ryan have any indication to hoodwink anybody at this point. I think they're all in. I think they're all about Wrexham. So whatever it is, what the investment in this Mexican club, I don't believe it's to take away from Wrexham and what they're doing. But you have to diversify. That said, they're not going to take away, like you just said, they're not going to take away from the town of Wrexham. They're going to build around it, and they're going to build that town up, whatever they can do. It's not about a show. It's not about FX or Disney, whatever. It's about the town and the club and the people of that. That's what I firmly believe.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm just sort of looking at this now. I'm just going back through a couple of things. Aaron's sort of saying if they build the new COP, they aren't building a new stadium anytime soon. Well, no, you're right, Aaron. But what we're saying is they'll build the new COP to incorporate being part of the new stadium.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and when I'm talking about a new stadium, I'm talking about this is a 10-year plan building a stadium. It's not we're going to do it in the next 2 years. Like, we're going to build this now, and then 2 years from now or 3 years from now, we'll build the next stage, and so on and so forth. So, and then Joe says, like, Millennium Stadium, 75,000. That's exactly right in Cardiff. It's massive, but we don't want that size stadium. You want like what they almost call a boutique stadium, so that you can fill it most of the time, because these 75,000 seat stadiums, like here, we have a 50,000 seat stadium in Brisbane. The top tier, they don't open it up for the smaller games.
Right.
Now,
and that look bad. That looks bad, right?
It looks bad. You want to fill it out. Like, I mean, when we played Coventry in the FA Cup, half the stadium was empty. It looked terrible. And there was hardly any Coventry fans there. And Wrexham were the loudest fans there. And we only had one small pocket of the stadium.
Yeah. But also, too, you need to think about getting people in and out of the stadium, in the town. And so people are safe and all that stuff. Infrastructure. You need infrastructure, all those things. By the way, all those things. But this is one too. By the way, Welsh One Afternoon. How are you? Afternoon. The turf is listed as building natural heritage. Can't be moved or changed in any way. They can't even upgrade the windows. Okay. See, there's a lot going on. That's like people getting on them, and I understand people getting on them for investing outside and other things. That makes sense. I get it, but they're not ignoring Wrexham and what they want to do.
No.
Tori says, I've seen and heard so many stories about the connection with fans and remembering them and their stories months later. They truly do care. Yeah, great guys. Absolutely. Turf reminds me about the Craven Cottage. Yep, that's true. Yep. Very true. This is one I think you just answered on, right?
And this is it. See, Joe's talked. See, Cardiff City Stadium 33, Swansea 21, Millennium 75,000. So had the massive stadium, but then you have these stadiums at 33 and 21. That's the size we need to be. We need to be around that 30 to 35, in my opinion.
Yeah,
we will be enough to fill in, because probably right now we could fill 15,000 fans, 20,000 fans just out of town.
Yeah,
without people coming in. And
if you and I go there, right, where are we going to stay? Where do we stay?
We'll be in the owner's box, Josh. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, we will be. Sure. Kicked out in 2 seconds, but yes, we'll be in the owner's box.
Brian, sorry, you guys, we're here today.
Yeah, hey, how are you guys? We're out. We're in. McReynolds and the Wrexham Lager Stand are fine for now. The Tech and Next believe they're going to have a 2-tier stadium because of ground restrictions. Yeah. Okay. Josh, Ken, have you had the chance to travel to Wrexham? Not yet. No, I was supposed to be at the Stockport game. I cannot make it.
It's in the works. It's in the works, Tori. Do not worry. We're going to come and we're going to do it right.
Yeah. Ruby Slippers says North Wales is underserved for infrastructure. Hopefully, Vulcan and Wrexham helps build, brings things more to improvements up the UK government part of it. Yeah, that Ruby's always speaking fantastic stuff. All right, that's about an hour there. Let's get something. Go ahead. I was
going to say, Matt L's right too about the Macron and Wrexham Lager Stand are fine for now. It's the COP end, then it will be the Tech end.
Yeah.
So either end. What's interesting? What I'm going to find interesting in that, which I don't understand fully, season ticket holders in the Tech end, when they go and start building the COP end and it's finished, what's going to happen with those season ticket holders? Because then that'll get demolished. The Tech end gets demolished. They got some really tricky planning to do to keep the fans happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy. Like, this is tricky. So, I mean, look, it's great. It's a great problem to have.
It's a great, and they don't want to lose the core fans, and I totally respect that. I think it's great.
Yeah,
I think it's really good. I think it's really spectacular. Gosh, Tori says, can't wait to see all the content. Hopefully, we can get you there soon, Josh. We will absolutely. It's on my list, and I don't want to be the person who's never been to the stadium. And Ken, do you have an excerpt for it?
I'm almost totally inactive on X/Twitter. I do have a Twitter account. I can link it up. I'll put it in the Discord for everybody, because the Discord is the true fans, and we love everybody coming on here. And if you're on here, Josh will show you the connection to the Discord. You've got to be in there. There's so much great stuff in there.
Yeah, it's the 360 stuff what we're talking about because like we need to be connected. I'll do this I'll do this while you're just chatting and
yeah, because I mean, look, the Discord has so many different channels on food, health, talking about transfer news, talking about Josh posts when the YouTube shows are going up. Mm-hmm. So like he's really organized, Josh. He just does everything. He's an amazing guy. This is my one.
Always be organized, even the missus. Never.
And then, you know, now that I've given him a plug, but he's totally shit at shaving.
I know. It's so good. Did it go with the Discord yet? Hold on. Did it go? Shit. There it is. There's Discord. Yeah.
It's up there. That's great.
Yeah, I think like he said, it's just for the building a good community and being there for each other. And, you know, like football, like football is just our, you know, it's just our start of it, you know, and everything else we can do and grow and help each other out. So it's good. And then if you want, my goal is to have Manscaped to be a sponsor.
I think Josh, yours might be the only facial hair on the planet that will break Manscaped.
Oh, yeah. I think so too.
Put it this way, it is a great advertisement for Manscaped if they sponsor you and it doesn't break.
It doesn't work. Yeah. I totally get it. Yeah. Producer Ann is the boss. I just work here. You know, I do not. I just work here. I just work here. And Ken might be the boss someday because you know he's got elder statesman. And
here's the scoop. Does producer Ann like the facial hair?
Oh, oh shit.
Is that a yes or a no?
I've never asked her.
Okay.
We've been together 13 years, I guess. She must.
Well, you must have something good going for you then, Josh.
Well, it's clearly I'm really smart. I really want to be the smart guy in the room. That's my goal. You know. And
when are you hoping to achieve this goal by?
Oh, what year is it? It's like I want to hit a straight drive every time I go out. Yeah, exactly. I told you my goal.
It's not smart to set unrealistic goals, Josh.
No, I get it. Well, my goal in life is just to live at 75%. 100% is achievable.
60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
That works every time. Do something you love and make it happen. Vincente, by the way, Garcia. Hi, everyone. Vincente, I missed you this weekend. I was in PD. I know I could have, missed you, buddy.
I reckon we should get Vincente on for a wine review.
Oh, he's a wine guy.
He's a wine guy.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Vincente, you're all over it, my friend. Let's see. We got to get producer Ann on here. She's not going to do it, man. She's not. She's
producer
the Mr.
Ann has to make a cameo at some point.
I got her mother-in-law and my mother-in-law and my father-in-law on first. Ann's like the Mr. Roman of the show.
I missed Mum. I saw Dad.
You saw Dad, yeah. Yeah, Mom came on the other day. She was wearing the swear hats. Wine, we need more lemonade review because Matt Al likes lemonade.
Okay.
Maybe I'll throw in my tux for Thursday. Oh yeah, fancy dress for Thursday night.
So Thursday night formal or fancy?
Oh shit, that's right, formal. Okay, so that's the week after that is we're changing up. Hold on, let me just double check. I want to check what channel. I'm going to see what time it is on for me. Do we want to do commercials or not? What do you think?
Do we want to do commercials?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find it real quick because the TV's over here.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Look at this. Ruby's all over this. She's like, it's formal dress. She's just in.
No, she wanted fancy dress, and you and I said no. It's going to be formal, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ruby.
Okay.
We love you, Ruby.
Do we? Hold on.
Well, we're on live here on YouTube. We can't say that we don't love her.
Yeah.
But I actually do.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, here we go.
Matt L's going to wear birthday suit. Is that formal?
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Here's the deal. By the way,
Yep.
All right.
News.
Breaking news. There's season 3, episode 1 and episode 2 is on. It's a 2-hour show.
They normally release the first 2 at once.
Oh, fuck a duck. It's on at 7
I've
p.m.
got to check what time it gets released here in Australia. It's on Disney Plus here in Australia. Yes. Yep. Disney Plus. So hopefully same time as you.
Okay. So I'm at 7. I'm at 7 p.m. my time for the watch along. And the back.
What time is it there now?
Right now? 5:15.
Yeah. 5:15. So in an hour and 3/4 from now. So in other words, that's midday Australian time.
Okay. So
Eastern.
we can have a 2-hour show.
Whew. And what day is that for you?
Thursday.
So that will be Friday for me.
Yeah. So
because we're ahead of you, Josh. We're way ahead of you.
You're way ahead of it. You and Ivan are so far ahead of us. Okay. There is a back-to-back season 3, episode 1 and 2 are on back-to-back. Welcome to season 1 and 2. So the first one is called Welcome to the EFL and Goals. So,
yep. Well, quickly, let's give everybody the time zone checkup because Matt L's just quickly asked that. Just think, whatever time it is now, it's an hour and 45 minutes ahead of now.
All right. So
whatever time you are now in the world.
Yeah.
Another hour and 3/4.
Yeah, so 7. All right, so here's what I'll do. I'm gonna. So I can't do it now. So it's 7 o'clock, and it's a 2-hour. There's 2 hours. There's 2 episodes on. So right now there's 2 episodes on. So I will go 10 minutes before. So 6:50 my time. 6:50 PST. Right.
Yep. And unfortunately for you, Matt L, that's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's what the fuck o'clock. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, dude. I apologize.
We can't control that. We have a fair bit of pull, but not that much pull.
Okay, let me run this by you too. Let me run this by the chat. Episode 1, is it red carpet dress? Episode 2, not getting off the stream. Do we change for the second show?
Ooh, good call. Or I like that idea. I think that's a fantastic idea. Or do we hold back the costume change for another show?
Well, I think there's definitely going to be a costume change, but I'm thinking first hour is we're getting in fancy, I'm going to take, the missus out to the date. And then for the second hour, we just do whatever we want. I didn't know there was 2 back-to-back. Okay.
So now we're thinking about.
So Ivan will wear a tight shirt. Ivan's going to wear tight shirt 1 and tight shirt 2.
Actually, let's be diplomatic here, Josh. Let's put a vote in the Discord.
Oh my days. Yeah. Done.
And they can vote on it. What do we want? A change or do we want to wear the same thing for 2 episodes and then have a new costume? Yep.
Because, costume change. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Hi, Gregory and Vincente.
Gregory, how you doing?
Vincente, formal, then after party attire. If you've seen Australians at an after party, could be dangerous.
It could be dangerous, mate. It could be done.
Partay.
Greg, what's up, man?
A little bit like the opening scenes out of Babylon.
Oh my days! Yeah, with the elephant shitting everywhere. Got it. I love it. Hey, Greg, how you doing, brother? How are you? Greg, you had a long weekend. With the United Stand. Oh man.
No, Aaron. No, nobody wants to see that.
No, we're not doing that. But
nobody wants to see that.
No one wants to see that. Not yet, anyways.
Well,
Yeah. Always sunny sweats. Always welcome. Those are always welcome. Greg, we've done about an hour and 15 right now. Let's not start. Let's not start. He's talking about what happened on United Stand. Man, someday we'll get there. Someday we have our own fish to fry, but you got to we're
a little bit more sophisticated than that these days, Matt Al. But what I can say is the drinks flow.
God, do they flow? Okay. Liquid Courage can, yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. The new sponsor placement.
Yeah. Sponsor placement, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're very seasoned, Aaron, and it would probably take me to about my 25th drink to do something that's crazy.
Yeah. So hold on, I'm gonna do it. I'll put this back. Are you up for leaving? You got to go to work. You don't work. I just put it back.
I'm good for a little bit. Yeah, I've got plenty done already this morning.
Hey JB65. Hey everybody, how are you?
Hey guys, everyone's in now. It's getting busier.
It's getting busier. Jesus, I was going to wrap it up like 14 minutes ago. It's like, yeah.
It's getting busy in here, in the house.
Yeah. Maybe Posh is still out there.
Maybe.
Think Posh is out there?
Yeah, or Ruby, or I don't know. Someone's out there.
Ken has issued the challenge, folks. Okay,
Ruby, I will go toe to toe with you any day.
Oh my God.
I've just had an idea.
Go on.
Shots for a word in the show. And it can't be Wrexham. It has to be something else.
I was going to say it can't be. Well, I'll be hammered. Anyone have any? What's the word? If you're a drinker or non-drinker, we want to be respectful.
And look, drink responsibly, people. We're not telling you have to get hammered. We're just going to say that for me, it's going to be a crazy. It's in the middle of the day for me, so it's literally I'm going to be starting the day out in the right way. For Josh, you're going to be what time?
It's too late for you. It's too early for you to start drinking. Sorry, it's too late for you to start drinking. You've already started. Drew's timestamp at 8:30 p.m. That's why more people are coming in. I think yes. Sorry, yeah. I apologize for that, Drew Hunt. I had to move up early. I was gonna try to. I have a very, 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 very important meeting tomorrow.
Everybody that's new to the show, this is typical Josh.
Fuck off.
You have to on YouTube subscribe to Josh's channel, to the local pundit channel, become a member if you want to, but then go to the live section and hit notify me, because he's always coming on at another time.
I have a job that sometimes requires me to not be midday. So
why are you speaking softly, Josh? It's like you sound guilty.
I'm very guilty. Kidding me. Hold on. Let me just. Wait. Hey, Vincente has to run. Maybe he sees jiving in the CrossFit class. There you go.
Try and keep up.
Mary from SoCal, promotion. Yes, promote. That's not a bad one. Oh, for the drinking game.
Ooh, drink when they mention a dragon.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's a good one. Promotion's good, though. I like that. I love promotion.
Well, we mightn't be too bad in the first show. We might only get 6 or 7. Well, we got 2 shows.
Yeah, 2 shows. Oh, what was that?
Who did that?
What was that? Did you see that?
I did. All the balloons. I did that on purpose. I have no idea how that happened.
That's so weird. I think the producer of the show needs to have a talk to him. Yes, I have a moving target for work. Sometimes I get a little bit. I was hoping to, like I said, hoping to get it out a little 5:30 later. That was so cool, Ken. Promotion work. By the way, so Marie, where are you in SoCal? Because you might be down the street from me.
Where are you? Yep. And
Collins, shot word. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's so many choices there, and I think and then you can have your choice of shot. Like if you want to go lemonade, it didn't. No, it must have been something I said.
Oh, geez. Balloons. Parky. Yeah, exactly. Orange.
You're welcome, Tori. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah. Marie from SoCal says orange. Okay, so she's in Orange County. Or Orange. I don't know. Orange County, I think. Okay. George says, just starting kids going to take a minute for navigate for this old man. George, you and me both. I'm still working it out.
Yeah. George, once you're in, you'll love it.
Yeah.
Like,
I like marquee or red or promotion. Those are the three I'm
me
thinking.
too. But let's do a well. We had a vote on. Do we want to do another vote on the word?
Yeah, hold on. Put your 2 fingers up real quick.
Nah,
Nope.
balloons.
We just look
Balloons
like
going up.
yeah. Well,
No idea, Tori. It made me look really clever, and clearly I'm not.
I was on a Zoom the other day, and I did this, or someone did this, and it was like apparently it's a heart. Yeah, it's
A heart symbol.
and the heart happened. There you go. Hey, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Are you on? What are you on?
Me? Oh, it was just on a chair.
No. What do you want? What do you want? What are you on?
What do you mean?
Look at that.
That came out of my mouth.
God.
Heart symbol out of my mouth.
Oh, there you go. That's actually pretty good. Up to town.
Look, we are cutting edge technology here on the Local Pundit.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, that was my question, Josh. I had one quick question for you while everybody's still in here. How's it been? I know you've had a tough few weeks with work and the strikes and everything. Things sort of going well. You've got a couple of big meetings coming up, so fingers crossed some big stuff happening for you.
My work sucks.
Okay.
Right now. Payroll is very difficult because I do entertainment payroll, and I also have a production company. The production company is starting to go, but payroll is terrible. There you go. So payroll is very. But we're going to battle through it. We're going to battle through it. So yes.
And the production company, is that sort of something that we want to see go crazy? Go big?
It's a production service and production services company. So yeah, there's some things we're trying to get going. It's not very sexy.
That's great to hear. That's great to hear.
But the industry has totally shot ourselves in the foot because we've had some like I said, the strikes and everything. So we're trying to pull ourselves out of it. There's a positivity thing that can happen. So
and is that what we're seeing? Is that why we're seeing so many sort of movies shot overseas now?
Yeah, I believe so. We've a lot of the unions. Unions are fine and they work well for people, but it's like a lot of the things are being shut overseas because they're just getting out of the United States. Not all of the stuff is shot in Los Angeles anymore. Atlanta's still there, but most of the things are shooting outside because they're cheaper. They have better tax incentives, and the crews are very good overseas. They're getting very, very good. So a lot of change.
I watched The Fall Guy last week. It's actually out over here in Australia, and it was shot here. And I saw so many locations that I knew.
Yeah,
it was cool.
I'm going
and
on Friday night.
Actors.
Yeah, we're going Friday night to see it. Yep.
You'll love it because you're in the industry. You'll love it. And for all the ladies out there, Ryan Gosling, pretty unfortunate looking.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's tough, right? It's not as bad as Deadpool, but like face wise, but he's okay.
Yeah, and it might be a slight trade. It might be a slight trade up on you and I, Ryan Gosling, just a little bit.
Yeah, just but he shaves. Sometimes you just can't shave.
Cool. I mean? Yeah.
All right, no one wants to come in, and I thought there would be is Lee Majors. Is it based on Lee Majors? I'm not sure. No,
and it is. I call it like a chocolate movie. You're just going there. You're not trying to follow a deep script. You're just going to have fun, and you will have fun.
Yeah.
No spoilers. You'll have fun.
That's all I want to do. I've got fun. I'm actually looking forward to it. So really, really fun stuff. Yeah. But anyways, all right, let's wrap it up there. I'll go. It's good to chat with you and Ivan as well.
We went everywhere today, didn't we?
We went all over the shop, right? The original part of the show was Vamos
Necaxa.
Yes, that's where we started it off, and we went into the awards. Men's.
Well done! Congratulations to all the Wrexham players and their awards. Congratulations to all the teams, like men's, women's, academy, for the season that they've had.
Yep,
great guys.
Aaron says he's ready for a team building show. I'll come for that one. I've been deep diving and scouting. So, Aaron, welcome on. Do that. If you want to do that with one of the other gents or ladies on the show, please do. Reach out to us, and we'll get to that. Tori says on that bombshell, of course. Good day. Good day.
Get on the Discord, George.
Yeah, get on the Discord. All right, Ken. I will chat with you over the Discord and tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, brother. All right. When are you playing today?
No, I went out very early this morning, just practiced for an hour.
Okay.
Back like that was a few hours ago. Back home, into work. Come on to chat to you. Now I'm back to work.
All right. There you go. That is our correspondent from Australia, and he's back to work. All right, brother. Good to see you, man. All right.
Yeah, buddy. On that bombshell.
Boom, he's out. Yes. CS is Matt Al, team building show. Yes. Have a great day, Tori. Good to see you, Tori. Good to see you in the chat as well. And the spec script is coming along, isn't it? What is your favorite hobby sport? I think it's golf for him. Yeah, I think he plays golf for sure. And he not about fighting kangaroos. Absolutely, Ken does fight kangaroos. Okay, great show tonight. Really fun stuff. 90-minute show, which is great. Tomorrow, weird schedule for me. So I don't know. I have a meeting late at 4 o'clock tomorrow. So either I got to show up in the morning, early doors, maybe at noon before I go. Going to have a meeting I need to be at Amazon at 4 o'clock tomorrow. That's very important to me. So for life in general, but I'll try to do maybe sometime at noon or in the morning. So I'll let you all know. Wednesday morning, I have good night, everyone. I missed out on tonight. Sick with mono. Nick Donlan, please get better, my friend. Nick, get better. Please do. Feel better, says Nick. We're all here. Kangaroos are tough to fight. I'm the 11 out of fight. Absolutely. Tired of being sick. Nick, just rest up. Just chill, relax. We're here for you if you need us. If anything, just someone to talk to in Discord here. Rest up, my friend. Good to see you, Nick. So Thursday, get better, Nick, says Ken Waring. Our guy Ken. Wednesday morning, I think I may be meeting with me, the wife, and Wrexham to have a chat with them as well. That's maybe what's happening. And then the week after, I'm planning on meeting with someone in town that I'm getting hooked up with through Matt Al for an interview. So me, the wife, and Wrexham interview possibly Wednesday morning. That'll be a record. But tomorrow I will probably put up a show at some point. Don't know when, whether it's after my meeting, which will be later on, but in the morning, maybe in the morning. So, but in the morning on Wednesday morning, I'm going to meet with me, the wife, and Wrexham and have a conversation with them. Let's see here. So instead of sheep shagging, you're shagging. Oh, geez, here we go. Love them. Yes. Thank you, Ruby. Are we still doing the watch along for at Thursday night? That is a Thursday night. It's going to be 7 o'clock. We just talked about that. Remember, it is formal dress. It's formal dress. And then Ken and I were talking about possibly changing up for the second half. We'll see, because there's 2 episodes that night for Thursday night. It's going to be 7 and 8 o'clock my time. So we'll figure that out. I'll have to adjust what I'm doing there. But yes, that's the schedule for today. Saturday morning, there is no game. But Monday, there is a doubleheader for the playoffs, and we'll walk through that as well. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it as we go. So lots of news also coming out. Thanks, everyone. Says Nick Donlan. Exciting. Good luck with. Thank you very much, Tori. Good day. Good night. Please vote in the Discord, Josh. Yes, exactly. We're gonna work that out in there. Good night, everybody. Okay, great show. Thank you to Ivans. Thank you to Ken for coming on. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Smash a like on the video. Get your local pundit memberships involved. Yes, we have things we're working on. As you can see, I am wearing some of the test hats here, and we'll see what that's coming out. And really appreciate it. Lots of fun stuff. Just getting to the summer, and it's already starting off with we've invested in a Mexican club today, apparently. So there you go. Night errands is Ruby Slippers. So thank you all very much on that bombshell.